Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 10 of season 2.
Yeah, so Gojo has been CO'd now.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem because Gojo is our win condition. Although we've got Yuta now.
Yeah.
So this is the moment.
On him.
Yeah, so this is the moment where Yuta's gonna have to step in. He's probably gonna have to step up because I'm not sure if he's able to beat Pseudo GETO now. And this GETO is Pseudo GETO. Fake GETO.
Yeah. We're calling him Pseudo GETO from now on.
I actually prefer fake GETO. I don't know why. It's easier on the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fake GETO from now on. And yeah, I mean, Gojo has been CO'd. Yuji is rushing to help him. He was quick to actually discover that Gojo was CO'd and he's now on his way to try and help him. Obviously, I think Mahito is gonna get in his way. Although I'm not too sure about that, I think Mahito will wanna stay away from the battlefields as much as he can, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially because Yuji is like one of the only few people that can actually hurt him because he can get to his soul.
And touch him.
Yeah, so it makes sense for Mahito to try and stay away from Yuji as much as possible. And yeah, to be honest, this whole little plan that fake Geto came up with has been brilliant. But now I wonder what happens after that. Because what are they after? Are they just looking to kill as many sorcerers as they can?
Yeah.
Probably. Just to make things easier for themselves in the future. For Mahito's plan, all that. For the evil side though, and I'm talking about Mahito and the rest, I guess the only casualty was Hanami. So we lost that character, I mean.
Yeah, and he was like the purest curse.
Yeah, and it's not even he, I mean, this guy had no gender, so it's not even a guy, it was just it. Yeah, that's pretty much my worry now. I guess we're gonna see Yuta now though, and that's what I'm excited for in these next couple of episodes. Because Yuta, what's going on with Yuta? Yuta, that's the guy.
Yep.
Todo as well, I really want to see Todo, I've missed him. Also, it would be interesting seeing Kamo. Him mating Choso is gonna be an interesting encounter. It would be exciting to see blood manipulation against blood manipulation, yeah. Anyways though, with that being said, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
My Camaro?
My Camaro?
No.
That was the device.
My Camaro. Yeah, that
Also, we're getting an explanation of how...
Yeah.
No, Yuji. Wait, how is that possible though?
How?
Who's that talking?
How did he know that?
Supposedly he's dead. What?
I think it's his, it's his body. Is it?
Is that our Geto doing this? Also, there's another battle going on. Yeah. What?
君は魂は肉体の先にあると述べたが、やはり肉体は魂であり、魂は肉体なんだ。俺とゲトの術式では世界が違うんじゃない？術式は世界か。
That's interesting.
おーい。やるならさっさと。
Gojo is not losing spirits.
閉門。
No. No.
How do we get him out of there? That's a creepy Rubik's Cube, by the way.
中の人間が自死しない限り使用不可だ。
Oh.
何を根拠にそれを信じればいい？
ここにいることだ。俺はすでに10月19日。
Please explain. Okay, so it's just a message. Oh.
A curse user?
Chozu.
So it must be him, yeah.
Chozu.
虎杖君、 こいつらと君がさっき戦った呪霊どっちが強い？
多分さっきのバッタより強い。
Definitely. Everybody's stronger than the grasshopper.
もう渋谷の状況は変わっている。相手の結界術はこちらの数段上手だ。今渋谷には4枚帳が降りている。A、一般人を閉じ込める帳。B、五条悟を閉じ込める帳。
Okay.
C、術師を入れない帳。
Yeah.
D、A と同じ一般人を
Yeah. Okay.
俺のこの保険もすぐ消えてしまう。
Oh, Mekamaru. Even helping out in that, he was a beautiful human being.
Yeah.
五条封印を術師戦隊に伝達。五条奪還をこちらの共通目的に据えろ。
お
Yeah.
ところで君の口座は？
Bah. she's
It's
just gonna
always money.
Yeah, she's just gonna wanna drain it.
人間社会もひっくり返る。すまないが命がけで頼む。それでもいいと思っていたんだが、最低だな。
Mekamaru, my boy, why did you have to die?
みんな来たよ。
What?
好きに動いていいよ。合わせるから。
Oh, we're seeing May? Okay, that wasn't true.
さて今後の
どうした？
Ooh.
Oh,
なんてやつ。
Gojo is not a regular sushi. It's evaporating. How's that even possible?
物理的時間は流れてないっぽいね。まずったよな。いろいろとやばいよな。
Physical time.
期待してるよ。みんな。
He's camping
Okay.
on everyone.
What? So Gojo threw himself at the ground there, just wanted to lay down? And that's what happened to the realm?
Yeah.
In the regular world? This guy, man. I wanna see this Zenin guy in action. Not gonna lie.
建物内に待機していた人間が今になって非術師を襲い始めたか。
だから我々も待機を。
Nanamin, where have you been, my boy?
同時に降りた術師を入れない帳ですね。五条先生が現着してからそこそこ時間が経ってる。なぜこの
This guy's jealous.
確実に言えるのは、無策で挑んでくるタイプではないということ。
He's like the only one who's faced Mahito other than Yuji as well. All three teams enter simultaneously.
中で電波が断たれる以上、常に誰かが外にいなくてはならない。
Was
That one.
was that Nishimiya?
No, that's
Yeah.
the boy with the sword that has a hand.
Ah, yeah, I remember him.
Because he's too weak to keep it in his hands.
What is he doing? Are we losing Ichichi?
Okay,
Ichichi, my boy.
I just underestimated that guy.
Ichichi, my boy.
やっぱ俺には弱い者いじめが向いてるな。これでいいんでしょ？
Oh, this one is getting fucked up. I swear, whichever sushi gets his hand on this guy or her or whatever it is.
封印は完了している。だがまだ獄門教が五条悟という情報を処理しきれていないんだ。しばらくは動かせないね。
Might saw it.
Yeah. Is he gonna recognize it?
下五条、地下5階から動かせない。
なんで？
五条悟だから。
納得。
追い棒を作るぞ。
Oh, it's always that explanation.
術師を入れない帳が上がり次第突入だ。
向かわせろったってイジッさんと連絡つかねえし。
Fuck, I mean, we lost Ichichi. He's been with us ever since, like, the first episodes.
Yeah.
Come on, Itadori. Oh, there's so many of them.
Yeah. Everyone's gone into human first.
Oh, once again.
No hesitation this time.
Yuji has definitely got stronger, you can tell. Go on, Karate Kid. What? Look at them moves, my boy.
Oh, he will hear that.
Everybody's gonna hear that.
Nanami?
Wow. Relaying the information like that.
もし封印が本当なら終わりです。この国の人間すべて。
Oh.
Come on, guys, just go Yuta. Has no one really thought of him?
俺は弟の仇、虎杖裕二と釘崎野原を殺す。
Oh, we forgot about it. The ones from the season finale were his brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're stupid.
大丈夫。
So that's the next goal.
なら勝てるさ。
本気か。
本気と書いて大マジさ。
A bit unhinged, Mahito, once again.
したことでわしらが負うリスクの方が大きいかもしれん。
That's the risk.
宿儺が復活すれば確実に呪いの時代が来る。わしらは今の人間どもとは違うのだ。シスラを
軸がぶれようと一貫性がなかろうと偽りなく欲求の赴くままに行動する。それが俺たち呪いだ。違うって言って。
Oh, he's steaming very different ideologies.
俺が先に虎杖とエンカウントしたら奴を殺す。ジョーゴが先なら指を差し出して宿儺に力を戻せばいい。
俺が先なら俺がやる。いいな。
お、長宗も参加する？
Well, it's not gonna be that easy to kill him. And Sukuna's gonna come out.
私は獄門鏡を見ていないといけない。遠慮させてもらうよ。好きにするといい。私にとって宿儺は獄門鏡が失敗した時の代案に過ぎない。
バカバカしい。術師たちは虎杖も含め皆五条を助けにここに向かってくる。ならばここで待てばいい。ゲームにな。
よーい、ドーン
This is the moment where they lose the fight.
返せ。
Oh, they're here.
私たちはお前に協力し、サルどもを落とし続けた。約束通りゲトウ様の体を返す。
Oh, of course they're fighting for him.
次術師と約束するときは縛りであることを明確にするんだな。消えろ。それともこの体に殺してほしいか。
Girls live to fight another day. Good choice.
伏黒、ナナミン。誰？
ナナミンってマジで
And who? Finally, somebody says something about this. Nanami and Nanamin.
旧事態だ。マルチタスクで頼む。シノゴの言ってる場合ではないか。一級でしか通らない要請がいくつかある。外に出てイジチ君とそれらをすべて。
No,
He's dead.
they've made sure to get rid of him.
草壁さんや全員特別一級術師もこの帳内にいるはずです。合流できた場合、現状を伝えて協力を仰いでください。あの大声でもう伝わっているかもですが。
了解。
それから二人を頼みます。
Take care of them.
イノさん？
ナナミさんに。
Oh, I mean, this guy is so cheerful.
任務の前に事の重大さを教えてやる。
He's gonna take this mission very seriously now.
二つのこと。
Yeah.
一つ、五条家の失墜。五条家は五条悟のワンマンチ。
He loves explaining stuff, by the way.
負けたらどうなる？
少なくとも日本では人間の時代が終わるかも。
Just for Japan?
ナナミさんが戻る前に帳をぶっ壊す北条悟を助けるぞ
Wow.
Damn,
So many things at
nice.
play at the moment. Inu-san? I like this guy. He's actually a cheerful dude. He actually brought some positivity back into this
Yeah.
thing, you know? Because it's been so doomed, the previous episode and this one. I mean, just think about the way Nanamin reacted. He was like, well, it's over for us, but
For humanity.
we might as well try, you know?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Inu-san over here is like, cheerful, let's go, guys. Let's do it.
We'll save him.
Let's save the world. Yeah. Alright, so that was a pretty good episode, not gonna lie. It was filled with information. Obviously, we went back, rewatched most of the scenes just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. So I honestly believe at this moment in time, obviously we're not, as far as it seems, because nothing was mentioned about it, Yuta is not coming in.
Yeah.
So the entire plan just relies on our sorcerers finding a way to destroy the veil. Obviously, Nanamin has took charge of the operation. Well, of most sorcerers in a way. I mean, it's Mekamaru obviously who appeared and is doing like
Yeah.
a lot of favor for us, obviously.
Yeah, the whole plan is his.
Yeah, but Nanamin also took charge of the sorcerers outside. Obviously, all the sorcerers that were outside entered the veil. And he kind of obviously took charge of things. I mean, he's kind of like the smartest of them, I think, in a way.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So obviously he gave instruction to Megami, Yuji, and Inu-san to try and break the veil. And obviously to communicate
Yeah.
with the other sorcerers, the Zenin,
The first veil.
Veil C. Because that was the one veil that is keeping sorcerers outside. So obviously they entered the first veil, which was basically the biggest one, the
that
first.
keeps common people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then they dropped another one, which is keeping our sorcerers outside.
And then the veil that keeps
Kept Gojo from running away.
And then again, common people.
Yeah. So obviously I don't know if our sorcerers are gonna find a way to break that veil, but once they do, it's gonna be probably an easier task because all they have to do is just go where Gojo is and there's no more veils to be broken because those veils are just for Gojo and the people.
Yeah.
So our sorcerers will be able to enter. I gotta be honest, I have no idea how our sorcerers are gonna break those veils. I don't know how a veil is broken.
Like, they need to find the one who lowered it and kill him.
Yeah, that's what they mentioned in the previous episode actually. Now that I remember. We
And
need
that
to find out who it is, to be honest.
Maybe Choso or the guy with the bob hair.
Maybe.
If he's a curse user and not a
Maybe.
curse spirit. He surely is a curse user, right?
I think it is a curse user actually. Yeah. Well, Nanamin is actually the one who's going back to deal with this guy, the bob hair, and obviously the blonde, weird gay guy.
He's not gay.
Obviously not. I don't know what he is, to be honest. Obviously this guy can identify as anything they want, to be honest, but it's a pretty disgusting human being. I hate it. Hopefully Nanamin takes care of it because we just lost Ichichi because of that guy, and I loved Ichichi. Because Ichichi was always somebody who was making sure the job was going well and was done properly. Kind of sad to lose him, not gonna lie. But obviously this blonde guy, I should probably try and remember their name, but I don't know it. They're obviously hunting down all the assistants outside the veils, so our sorcerers cannot communicate with each other. It's obviously really problematic for our sorcerers to not be able to communicate because now Yuji and Nino and Megami, they're just gonna have to look for the other sorcerers to for them to all gather in one place and to try and find a way to break the veils.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gathering at one place.
Not yet. That's the idea. I mean,
Like
they said they have to surround
the veil.
The Shibuya, where Gojo is. They're gonna surround it and they're gonna attack.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, because Nanamin said that if you run into somebody, relay the information, try to break the veil and go in. Obviously, relay the information of surrounding them. But obviously, for these other sorcerers to know that they need to surround the area, they will have to meet. And they will have to communicate, and they can no longer do that because HG is obviously not around. And so are probably the other assistants. I don't know if the blonde guy would have killed them all by now. But yeah, pretty clever by Mahito, Geto, and company. This Shibuya arc has been a really well thought plan. Not gonna lie. The other interesting bit is obviously the little bickering between the cursed spirits, Mahito Jogo, fake Geto, and Chozo. Their situation is really interesting because obviously the entire idea was to use the prison realm to imprison Gojo. And if that didn't work out, plan B was to use Sukuna, obviously. So obviously plan A worked, so they no longer need Sukuna. And Mahito realized that, or at the very least, he didn't want Sukuna to be present. And there was obviously that little smirk and obviously that little question he posed to Geto, how he feels about the situation. Does he want Sukuna to come in? Does he not want Sukuna to come in? Obviously, Jogo was on Sukuna's side, but Jogo's reasoning was a little bit more naive. Jogo just feels like Sukuna is the true curse and the world would ravish in a world where Sukuna is present. And even if Sukuna was to kill them all, Jogo would be fine with that because they're not...
He's true.
Yeah, he's a true curse. Because they're not bitches like the regular people. That's what he was saying essentially. So obviously that little stare down between Fake Geto and Mahito was super cool to see, because obviously the plan for Fake Geto is probably just to try and have Sukuna's body for himself. That must be the case.
To have Yuji's body.
Well, Yuji's body is Sukuna's body.
Yeah.
Because once they feed all the fingers that they have to Sukuna, it's gonna be Sukuna's body now. And this brain curse can actually get that body, and it can become Sukuna, so it can get his powers as well.
I'm not sure how this works.
It's probably what this curse brain thing wants, and it's probably what Mahito fears as well. So Mahito just saying that Sukuna is no longer needed was probably him testing the waters with Fake Geto, just to see how he would react to it. Obviously, Fake Geto played it a little bit, well, not a little bit, he played it really cool. He was like, fine with me, I don't care, I don't want Sukuna. But I feel like we all know that's not the case. I feel like even this brain curse doesn't believe itself that they don't want Sukuna. They definitely want Sukuna. If you had this...
But if Mahito kills Sukuna, Yuji, the brain curse can take his body. He can't take his body if he's not dead.
Well, obviously with Geto's powers, he can probably exorcise and absorb, right? But can he though? Because Geto has always talked about how absorbing a curse has always been disgusting. He's felt like this disgust in his throat always. So to absorb Sukuna,
but I wasn't talking about Geto's powers. I was talking about the brain curse. Like, he can inhibit the body only if he's dead.
No.
Like,
he was just saying that...
it's easier.
No, he needs the body to be alive. That was the entire thing between Geto and Gojo. Obviously, Gojo hadn't killed him completely. He hadn't got rid of the body. I think Geto was dead, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's easier when he's dead.
Yeah.
He just needs the body.
He needs the body, yeah. Sorry about that, just a mistake from me. Yeah, so that changes things a little bit, I guess. Either way, it's gonna be fine for Geto. Well, I don't know, because if Itadori dies without having them feed these fingers to Itadori, he's probably not gonna get the powers. For Fake Geto's plans to work, they need to feed the fingers to Yuji. So Mahito is actively going against his idea, probably. Obviously wanting to kill Yuji.
Maybe. But if they kill Yuji, isn't Sukuna like dying with him? Cause
no, he's just had like 2 fingers, I think, inside the Yuji. Well, here's the thing. Sukuna's cursed energy in his spirit, or whatever you wanna call it, is combined now into 20 fingers. Yuji's got 2 of them. So if them 2 were to die with Yuji, it's not a biggie. And even Sukuna has said it. He doesn't really care that much about it. Obviously, he wouldn't step in to help Yuji in a way.
He has 3 of them, actually.
Is that what you were thinking about?
I think there are 3.
Okay.
But I may be wrong.
Okay,
Sorry.
You're pissing me off, because that's not the point. The point is that this is probably Fake Geto's plan. Mahito is going against it. And this little thing is probably gonna backfire for them, because obviously they have this brilliant plan. Probably would have worked if there wasn't that clash in between them, where they probably fuck up. And that's probably where our sorcerers have advantage and they take over the fight. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, an interesting thing to think about is how they're getting Gojo out of there, but I honestly can't think of anything, because Gege can just ride it in any way he wants.
Yeah.
It could honestly just be Sukuna probably obviously coming out and him just wanting
doing
to
something with that person.
I don't know, him just wanting to fight Gojo or something. It can be everything. Lastly, obviously, we saw those little girls that have always been with real Geto.
Yeah.
He's always fought for them. And obviously, this fake Geto now probably just uses them. Well, not probably. He clearly uses them. But I mean, these girls really want for real Geto to come back.
Yeah.
And I guess
we all want
Geto to come back.
And he's always there.
But there is a possibility of it happening though. That's the thing, because we saw that giant scene of Geto fighting back.
Yeah.
We didn't go back to that scene to read what they were saying in terms of like souls and bodies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, to me it seemed like even Mahito is impressed with that.
Well, it was because obviously it's just a clash of different techniques and beliefs, because obviously Mahito's souls and his technique lead him to believe that it is the soul that is the most important thing. He believes the last thing to live once somebody is dead is the soul, but obviously this other fake Geto guy believes it's the body, and for him that was an example of Geto, obviously, because it was his body fighting back, I guess.
I didn't quite understand that. Because to me it was the soul of Geto.
Well, that's actually the debate. Everybody can have an opinion of what it was. I mean, for Mahito, it's Geto's soul probably doing that, because he believes the soul is the very last thing to live once somebody dies, because that's his technique. Obviously, he kills people and transfigures their souls. The other guy, fake Geto, obviously believes it's the body, because he consumes the bodies once the bodies are dead. He keeps their memories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So obviously for him, it would be the body. It makes sense, right? I mean, if you were to have an ability and a curse technique where obviously you can take over somebody's body, their personality, their traits, their talks, obviously for him, it's the body that's the very last thing to leave. It's a really complicated debate to have, to be honest, because it's just, you know, out of this world. Very interestingly written, to be honest. I mean, who comes up with concepts like these other than Gege? So yeah, what do you think it is? Is it a soul?
Yeah.
In order to make a theory about it, and in order to make a prediction about what's gonna happen and how Geto takes over the body, we need to probably figure out what it is and how it's gonna happen.
Well, I can't say anything before rewatching that scene.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Even now, I'm not sure in my words.
Yeah.
And in yours too.
Huh?
Of course I'm
Who
not.
the fuck do you think you are? I'm just playing. It honestly is just a question of whether it is I don't know what it is. I mean, is it the brain? Because obviously that brain curse has taken over the body. And if they were to go away, wouldn't that just mean obviously the body becomes useless? I think it can be the soul, to be honest, because I guess the soul can overpower the brain. Because obviously the brain is this curse's brain, but Geto tried to overpower it. So I guess it could be the soul.
Yeah.
But then again, it could be the body as well. It just depends on how KK writes it. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But this little arc has been brilliant so far. And I'm enjoying the show a lot lately. It's definitely got better. Way better than season 1. So yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for watching this reaction. And if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video. And we'll see you there.
See ya.